nothing new's going on out there. Yeah, so in all, I definitely favor Achenar over Sirrus at this point. Can't enter? Maybe I need to call this down. I'm still curious. Atrus mentioned something about a secret compartment in his desk. And I know about this. Oh, I see. I could only open that when this was open. A red book. This one must be about Spire.
Spire, I've called it. For that's the image I kept in mind as I wrote the book that would link here. A soaring rock and crystal spire rising out of dense clouds, like the watchtower of some gem-studded castle. Now that I'm here and am exploring the age in person, I find it to be exactly as I'd envisioned. Beautiful, yet so very deceptive. From the tower formation upon which I sit, an ocean of clouds spreads out below me. Rough stone steps descend toward them, ending at an empty terrace area. Created over centuries by the erosive power of wind, these steps are so evenly matched that I almost believe they were man-made. Yet, how could they be? For Spire has never had any inhabitants. Steps are not the only example of how the illusion I sought to create in this age holds true. Shortly after linking here, I walked through massive archways of stone, searching for a view beneath the clouds. As I walked, I felt as if the ghosts of a past civilization walked with me. This feeling was only enhanced by the beautiful harmonic sounds heard everywhere I went. I would have liked to determine the source of these sounds, simply for my own edification. But other concerns must take precedence. Having found the flora caverns and assured myself of Spire's ability to support human life, I'm at last ready to leave. I even feel more comfortable with my decision to use this age as a prison world if I must. Yet I am sad to leave it too. There is still so much I could learn about the art simply by spending more time here, comparing the age with my original intentions for it. Unfortunately, once I link away, dropping my Myst book into the clouds as I leave, I know I will never be back. And I truly must go, for I still have another prison age to investigate.
So that was how he wrote Spire. And this must be about Haven. And I did copy down the crystals. Maybe we can see those in the viewer.
Never be discouraged by a mistake, Atrus. My grandmother, Anna, always used to say. Strive to learn from it instead, and you will achieve great things. Today on Haven, I saw my grandmother's words become truth. The broken ship merged into the causeway near Haven's coastline is exactly what I'd hoped it would be. A promise of intrigue and adventure, so palatable it made my own heart race with excitement to see it. I thought of how much fun the boys I'd met in Stoneship Age, Emmett, Branch, and Will, would have had playing in it, and almost wish I could bring their children here to do so. But Haven must remain off-limits to all if it's to become the prison world I wrote it to be. My sole foray into the age has proved it to be capable of supporting human life, though of course none exists there at this time. Much of Haven's interior is comprised of a dense tropical rainforest, which is obviously teeming with beasts. I saw several as I explored, though they usually kept their distance. A few of the fruit eaters did stare at me curiously as I made my way under their nests. No doubt, having never encountered a human being before, they did not think to fear me. They might even have summoned the courage to become friends had I stayed there any longer. Alas, I could not, for the weight of urgency was upon me. Having convinced myself of the need to protect my Myst library should some overly greedy explorer stumble onto it, I felt it necessary to link home very quickly. Taking only a few brief minutes to watch the sun set over Haven's freshwater lake, I swam out to the middle and linked away. By now, the linking book I used would have sunk underwater and have been destroyed. Consequently, there remains but one task to finish before I can sleep. I must write 2 additional linking books tonight, one for Haven and one for Spire, my other prison age, then place them on display in the library. I shall also have to warn Sirrus and Achenar to stay away from them, and tell Catherine, of course, when all is finished.
All right. Just drawing out these. Yellow and green. Yeah, because those must be the viewers. Oh, and that's the part that was destroyed, so there's no way I can go back there easily. Just wanted to see what was going on in the crystal viewer. Will it even allow me back in? There we go. I feel bad about this, though. You know, Yeesha's in dire straits right now and in danger, and here I am going back up to visit the crystal viewer to potentially see probably the entrances. I mean, Sirrus said that he had carved his so that it would show in their camera the carvings that he had made. I don't know what Achenar's age would have shown. Okay, let's go out here. Whoops. Not where I want to be. Okay. Let's take a look at this. So we have a lot of static. Now in slot number 1, we have green, and it's going to be sort of like a small diamond. Maybe it's that. And then we need indigo, but it's going to be something with 2 spikes at the top. Yeah, like that. And then we need a red single point. Oh wait, was that a better shape back there? Yeah, maybe. So I'll do a red this. This one will be easy because it's a short and stout yellow one. And this one should be cyan. And sort of like this small little one right there. Oops, no, not the right one. There we go. No, this one must be wrong then. I will change it to indigo. And the other tall one with the peaks? Yeah, that is. that is Sirrus's sculptures. Well, the assembly of Sirrus's sculptures. Okay. And then we need indigo, and it's going to be the big point for this. We need the red point. Whoa, what's that noise? Creepy. Oh, it's actually that. This indigo one should be the one that, yeah, like that. The crystals don't look exactly the same shape, one versus the other. Okay, this is going to be purple and the triangle top. This one is going to be green and the short and stout. And this one is going to be yellow with the multiple points. Let me change it. There we go. There we go. And that really just shows the stone ship. Not really the best place to look, especially because Achenar moved his home elsewhere. It makes me wonder if the Serenia one that I had copied down was correct, I just couldn't access it properly. That's the rhyme one. I probably don't want to call Atrus because if we do, that would be exactly what Achenar said we shouldn't do. I don't know what would happen if we just called Atrus. Maybe it would just be... we'd be snowed out. Yeah, let's try that. Red. That one's going to be yellow. And let's do the multi-point because it's the only one that we have with multiple points on it. And then purple. But it's going to be the wide prongs. Yeah, like that. Indigo. It's going to be another two-pronged one, but slightly different than the other. Maybe like that. And then the last one will be a green diamond shape, which we've already established is the first one. No, maybe I got these two wrong. Okay, red. We already tried that one. Maybe it's this one then. This one has to be indigo, but it needs to be a two-pronged one like that. Yeah, that is Serenia. So we did find a lot of them. Yeah, unfortunately I don't believe we can check the Riven one because Riven's gone. Alright, let's go all the way up and over. Sorry for the little detour. Just wanted to see if it was just the shapes that I had drawn incorrectly or if it was the fact that the shapes are slightly different than what they show on the imager. Either way, it's time to free Yeesha. And I have a feeling that a lot of it will have to do with redirecting the water so that we can actually access that one. It's a flower, but it was a dead flower, one that had long since passed. Oh, I suppose if we wanted to, we could have gone to the Serenia book that was in the other library. I forgot completely about that one. Because Atrus has his own study in a different little hut. I wonder what it's like living here. It must be warm enough all year round so that you can go from one pathway to another. Oh yeah, I have to do this again. Okay. Atrus is 4th on the bottom. Catherine is 6th on the top. And then it's Achenar. Yeah, last on the top. Sirrus is 3rd on the top. Yeesha should be this one. Yeah. I always remember that Yeesha's is the one that's short and stout. Let's port back to Serenia. I don't know if at this point the elders would have finally awakened. It's possible. Because we possibly need to access their dreams. They said that they had extra information for us. And here we are in Serenia. You can actually hear it in the music. Serenia. Bubbles. Now I think this is the only path from the end. I wonder if that map that we saw is actually a map of the waterways. It seems like there's a point here, and it's all on its own, and it starts at least one of the flows. Because there are 2 paths that it can shunt water to. And I think we want to deprive water of anything going to the right side. Because the right side, I think, is the dead flower. Because the lower we can get the water, the better. Yeah, so let's go this way. Yeah, we've deprived the water from this particular side, going over to the flower. Yeah, I don't hear any rushing water. This seems pretty bone dry. There should not be anything going over in that direction. So what I'm wondering for this... I still wonder about that drawbridge too. Why we can lift it up from this side. What I'm wondering is if we can maybe fill... I didn't think of this before when I was lifting it up, but I was emptying it of water. I wonder what will happen if I plunge it in, fill it with water, because we can't actually do anything with the harvester. Yeah, we'll put it in completely empty. We'll close the hatch. I think that's actually pretty dangerous. Why would you, like, what if someone was inside it and someone accidentally flipped the switch? That'd be pretty bad. Okay. Now this should be full of water. Because I believe it's closed. Yeah, it's closed. Let's go down this little hidden staircase. Is the water even lower than it was before? And it looks... Oh. Did this open? It wasn't here before. Yeah.
You're serious? You really think someone's gonna find this door once we fill the basin up with water again?
I think we can't afford to take any chances.
Fine. I know how much you love coming up with those color codes of yours, so you design it. I've got other things to work on, inside.
Achenar still seems to be working with him. So, I wonder... Oh. Yeah, we just figured this one out. I think blue has to go here. But yellow isn't on that side. Huh. Blue. This is definitely different than from before, because before it was just 6 colors. And if it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that would have been fine, because I would have been blue. But this should have been yellow. Instead, there's only the option for cyan. Actually, I can't even touch these other options. Can you really only put one in at a time? Oh, I see. Maybe we're supposed to shift all this around like a puzzle. Okay, so I want blue to be there. Yellow needs to be over here. Yeah, let's get a yellow over here. Great. So we got yellow there. We need cyan down here. Great. So we have blue, yellow, cyan. We need another yellow in here. Let's put this over there. Pink over here. Yellow can go right there. Okay, good. And then we need red to go in here. I wonder where I'm supposed to put the other colors, though. Red's in there. And then blue. We need a blue in there. Ah, but all the other blues are all the way across the board. Well, let's shuffle this around. Okay, I can move the pink over and this pink over. Okay, I mean, blue, blue, red, yellow, cyan. That should be it. Or maybe that's only for the central colors and there's something else that shows you the outer colors. Oh. Yeah, we might need to look into this a little bit more. I thought for sure that these central ones would have to be the proper colors.
You're serious? You really think someone's gonna find this door once we fill the basin up with water again?
I think we can't afford to take any chances.
Fine. I know how much you love coming up with those color codes of yours, so you design it. I've got other things to work on, inside.
I wonder if that color code doesn't go along with this. Or if I have to arrange things in different... that would be a lot, though. Also with the repeat colors. Maybe I will try it in the corners, just to see. So I'll do blue, blue, yellow, cyan would have to go there. Yellow and red. So blue, blue, red, yellow, cyan, yellow. Doesn't like that one either. Now I really do think that the main colors have to be in the middle. But then the question is, where do all the other colors go? Where do the pinks and greens go especially? Oh, none of those can move. That's no good. Actually, that's interesting. It wouldn't allow me to move that. And does it seem to rearrange them every single time? It seems like there's always 3 of each color. Now, I wonder if it's like the color wheels. Cyan. Yeah, I wonder if that's the case. So what I'll do is no, I don't want you to move out there. I want you guys to move away so that I can make room. I want blue to go here. But that means that a red and a... Oh, but green doesn't green never fits into any of these. Yeah, because what if I did the red, green, blue system and the cyan, magenta, yellow system? I mean, that would put a blue here, green there, red there. It would put a red there. A blue there. A green there. And then yellow would go here with a cyan, and a cyan would go here. Pink could go there. Yellow could go there. Which leaves one more yellow and one more cyan. There's a button. It's giving me the button sign for the center, which is really interesting. Well, in any case, the centers are right. I think maybe the point of it is there's an outer ring of things, of code. Yeah, we'll need to come back for this later. Now, if I recall correctly, Achenar said something about there's a pillar where two rivers cross in the forest. And the forest didn't mean the jungle. I think the forest meant the Serenian forest, if you would call it that. The stone. So where do the two rivers cross? And there has to be a pillar. Those are the fire plants. Well, let me look at my map. There's a lot of places where rivers can cross. Whoa. Oh, is that a fire spirit? Yeah, you see its face slightly in the smoke. There's a water spirit. Is this the pillar? Well, that's one river. It's not in these stones here. Where two rivers meet in the forest in a pillar. I mean, there is this, but that's only one. Oh, but the one river is down. No, that's the fire. Because Achenar said that he had left a diary from before everything. Oh, an air spirit. Problem is, there are so many rocks around here. How am I supposed to figure out which one's the one I need? Oh, there's the water spirit from earlier. That's not in this one. I think I'm gonna pretty much check all the rocks that could possibly be on our path. Wait, is that... I thought I saw... Nah, it's just saying you can go in this direction. I thought there was like a hidden nook or cranny in that rock because it's one of the ones that looks most like a pillar. That's a bubble formation. That goes into town. That's not quite what we're looking for. I mean, it could be over there. I still thought that this was a likely candidate. Because it has all these rocks. They set a pillar. Well, he set a pillar. These are the pillars. Where two rivers cross. Oh, another air spirit. Speaking of, we were supposed to get our spirit at some point. Does this take us to the very beginning, though? Yeah. No, that takes us to the beginning. I'll take the rightmost paths, perhaps? A pillar where two rivers cross. Hi, Fire Spirit. Well, I probably need to go this way, so hello, Water Spirit. But we're back here again. I don't believe we've been down this dark path. But I don't see any rivers here either. Well, let's go see what the Serenians want. I do desperately want to find his diary, though. I'm also anxious to see what spirit I get. They still seem to be sleeping. They really aren't ready yet? I don't believe his diary would be here. I wonder if she's tending to the harvester.
This is so not good. I'm not sure how we'll be able to repair it. Maybe? There's an older harvester near the memory chamber my ancestor used many years ago. We had to abandon that chamber because it was getting old. the pollens inside a chamber can get deadly when that happens. Maybe we could take parts and use them to fix this one.
Well, she's not aware that the other flower is being used currently to hold Yeesha captive. And I won't be able to figure out the combination until I get maybe Achenar's journal, something else.